Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play AC Milan. And as you can see, since last episode, we played one game, and it was a really good game versus Crotone, and 5-0. We played fantastically, but nothing good that doesn't have anything bad with it. We did get one and two injuries during the game. So we played sensationally well, but we picked up two injuries. And the current league table after that game looks like this. And then we can also see that even though we played sensational well versus Crotone, they are one of the bottom teams in the league. So it might not say that much. And that brings us to this league table where we're currently in third place. As you can see, it used to be very close here between like top 5, something like that. Other than Juve has always been miles ahead. But right now, actually managed to pull away a bit from 4th and 5th place. That's kind of new because this is not the way it's been looking before. But straight ahead of us on league table is Inter, and they one lousy point ahead of us. And today is all about Inter. As you might remember, when we faced off against them last time, we actually managed to win. But for that game, it was a really close game, and we have that home advantage. Now, we will be the away team. I mean, it's a derby. We're in the same city. We are playing at the same like. I mean, it's the same place, same town, but still an away game. I'm guessing it's going to be harder, and we have quite a few injuries. Let's take a look at our senior squad here. Like 4, 5 injuries, but I mean this is not a new one. But Biglia has been like a starter. He's been starting most of the games. He's our best player in his position. And Kalincic, of course, one of the best strikers, been playing a lot of games. And this lad has been the one that's been rotating with Soso. And Paletta has been rotating as central defender. So yeah, quite a few injuries here. And that's not great. Also, since last episode, the transfer window have closed. And if you take a look here at transfer history, you can see nothing has changed since last episode. Nobody new has joined and nobody has left us. And if you go for morale here, some people are not that pleased with it. Especially this lad, our central defender, Musakio, and he wanted to leave. And I mean, right now it's Chelsea, but there was more clubs that wanted him. I got a few offers, I turned them down. That made him unhappy. But that's the current situation. We were talking a lot about transfers, and you know, with this shitty deal, and look at my transfer budget, I have actually had to transfer more of the transfer budget to the wage budget because we were over the limit. But yeah, since we only get to keep 35%, there's no, like, we don't want to sell any players because we don't get any money for it. And if somebody leaves, that will be money going straight to board. And as I said before the transfer window, I was worried that perhaps we will get an offer of a player and I will say no, and the board will overrule me and sell them anyways. But that didn't happen, so at least I'm glad for that the board didn't try to overrule me. But yeah, I think it's game time. We are up against Icardi. If I'm remembering things right, he scored like twice or something. The last time we're up against them, and hopefully we can stop that one out. And that didn't work at all, so let's talk to the individual team parts. Maybe we should have talked about the fans instead, maybe something like that, but that's not an option now. But yeah, this is a derby. It's huge for the fans. It's huge for the players, and of course, considering the current league situation, is huge for us, for our chances to end in second place. Because I mean, Juve, they are in a league of their own, but we really would like to overtake Inter. I mean, they are our rivals. We need to do it. The fans demands it. Everybody demands it. Yeah. But as I said earlier, we are struggling a bit with injuries. We are lacking 2 players that most likely would have started this game. They weren't injured, and that's not great. But I mean, it's something you need to handle, and every club goes through injuries, and hopefully Inter has had the same problems. But this, oh my god, this is going to be a goal, and it's not. Great save there by Donnarumma. It was a really good chance. I feel like actually their players should probably have done better there, because that was a great chance for them. Not that I'm complaining. I'm happy with their player missing. But I wouldn't have been happy if it was one of my players. It's still actually in the box, and it's a great chance. It's a goal! It's a goal! It's a goal! It's a goal! It's Kessie in the derby, and we have taken the lead away versus Inter. That's a fantastic goal, a hugely important one. But yeah, beautiful pass there by Silva. I mean, look at that. He passes back. He goes for the run, and he sees Kessie, brings it to the box perfectly. Oh my god, that goal is so important. But look at this. Bonaventura has picked up an injury, and we're not going to risk anything. We have enough injuries without him being out for a long time. So let's bring in Borini instead. I mean, Borini has been really good this season, but Bonaventura has been really good in the last few games. That's why I started him, because both of them has been playing very well, but his form has kind of been even better. And Bonaventura is another of the players that's been wanted by other clubs during the January transfer window. So if we look at this, it actually looks like they have created some more stuff than us, but we are in the driver's seat, and maybe we are going for some more. It's Locatelli, and that was a weak pass, Locatelli. A bit optimistic. I like that we try, but we do better. And oh my god, this is going to be very dangerous, and this is going to be the equalizer, of course, and it's Icardi. Who else but Icardi? We probably should hire some guy with like a baseball bat to show up in Inter's dressing room during halftime to take care of Icardi, because I think that's the only way to stop him. Need somebody that well, does some nasty stuff to him, and of course we need somebody so I can decline everything. You guys can't tell anybody that I said this, because I mean, then we know that where they're gonna go looking when it actually happens. So I'm trusting on you guys to keep your mouth shut. But we need to get rid of Icardi, and I think that's about. Oh, great trade. Kiss is on fire today, creating some good chances. But yeah, like, let me know in comments if you know any better way to take. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That's so bad. That's incredibly bad. And yeah, maybe a shotgun will do better than a baseball bat actually against Icardi. But that's extremely bad. Take a look at this one. This is so incredibly bad that I'm lacking words how to describe it. And look at that. Bonucci's 6.3 rating. Masuki's 6.5. Actually, he was down to 6.4. But that's not something you can afford to do in a derby. Especially, I mean, Silva here, but he's very lonely. He needs some backup, guys. That backup is Kessie, but that was a weak challenge. I think he could have made it a little bit easier, just passed it instead. Silva for Borini. Borini with a beautiful pass for Silva, and oh my god, it's off the post, it's off the post. I was sad and that one was going in. Why are you doing this to me, guys? I thought we were gonna get a goal. Actually, I want to see a replay. Can we get a replay? I want to go to previous highlight. Let's take a look here. That was so close. Oh my god. First Silva, lonely. He finds Kessie. Kessie with a shitty challenge. Probably should have passed instead. But we wins it back. Kessie gets another try. And this time for Silva, for Borini. Borini with a beautiful pass to Silva. It's so close. Oh my god, can really smell the goal there. But no. It wasn't meant to be. Silva, look at Borini. Borini. Oh, we hit the woodwork again. What the? Let's go rewind here. Let's go to previous highlight. Not that one. Next highlight. This one, maybe? Is it the right one? I'm not certain. Let's see. But we hit the woodwork twice now in a derby. Why? Look at this. Perfect pass for Borini, and that finisher is sensational. But it's off the woodwork. Oh my god. Actually, it's some weird statistics here on target. Because we scored one, so that one was obviously on target. And then we hit the woodwork twice, but it says only 2 on target. I'm not sure what's up with its statistics. Maybe it's a beta bug. But this is frustrating. We hit the woodwork twice, and they got a shitty, lucky goal. My god. We need to go aggressive here. And we expect something much more. Look at that 6.2 rating. And he's supposed to be our captain. He should be our captain fantastic, not our captain garbage. Come on, guys. I mean, those 2 times in the woodworks have really shown that we can do better than this. We really can, and we have to. Come on, lads. Come on. Oh, early chance of Silva, but it's an action offside, so yeah. But that, twice in the woodwork, can't understand it. And guys, keep track on Icardi now. Win the ball back, but keep track on Icardi. Keep your eyes on him. Very weak passer. I'm not sure if he has tried to clear it, and he should have been able to clear it better. And that's the hat-trick. That's the hat-trick by Icardi. No, it's an offside. Thank you. Maybe an offside. That's the third choice. We have the baseball bat, we have the shotgun, and we have the offside. The 3 ways to stop Icardi from scoring. Here's Soso. Soso working his way into the box, and well, at least he tried, but that one it didn't give the Inter goalie much trouble, did it? Actually, Vives has already picked up a yellow card, and he seems aggressive. So we kind of want him to ease off a little bit here, because we actually can't, because he's a ball-winning midfielder. Well, he might get sent off then. Probably. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. Then we're going to change the formation to go a little bit more on the attacking side. But yeah, let's do that. Let's bring Vives up a little bit higher here into the pitch. And let's go over here so we can see who's having a shitty day at work, other than, I mean, I don't think subbing but not shit won't change that much. I mean, look at him, Rodriguez 6.2 also, but I can't see changes that will have any effect. And of course, Soso is playing pretty bad, but the guy we used to rotate with, he's one of the injured guys. We don't have any great options to replace him with. What can we do? What can we do? And of course, we are missing out on our other striker also because of injuries. This is a annoying situation. Let's see. Who do we need here? Locatelli is actually playing really well. He's one of the few guys. Locatelli and Kessie is playing really well. The rest of the team is garbage, but those are the 2 guys we can't sub. We need to sub Vives though, because he will get a red card if we don't. But also here, of course, our first team choice is injured, so he's not an option. I mean, this is not the right position for Bridgie, but it's not the right position for any of the other guys also, kind of ish. You can focus on defense maybe, while the other 2 guys go all out attacking. This is really annoying, because all the 3 players I would like to sub now are all injured. Our striker, our replacement for Soso, and our defensive midfielder. Basically doesn't give us any options at all. Very annoying. But one thing we could actually do, we could bring in young Barrow here instead of Soso. They're not playing in the right position. This is going to be completely wrong position for Soso, but at least the way Soso is performing, I think we can try it out. And if it's not working, we can always move him in as a central midfielder instead. Mess it up a little bit, but hey, we need to be creative in a situation like this. But I really would like to have the opportunity also to bring in another striker. Come on, guys. Here's Rodriguez with a free kick. Clear by the defense. Bonucci picks it up, and considering the way Bonucci has been playing, maybe he's going to go score an own goal or stuff. It's going to be a red card. That's good news for us. It's not great news, but definitely to our advantage here. Definitely. Looks like they are not changing much up here. And since they have one guy sent off, we might as well go even more on the attacking side. Like this-ish. And maybe even like that-ish. We have nothing to lose here. We can go attack. And let's bring in Baryu, because this is not his best position, but he's at least a little bit better in this position. And what we're going to do, we're going to go very narrow here. We're going to bring up Borini on top. And maybe something like that. And then go to the instructions, very narrow, or at least narrow. We don't need to retain possession, we need to speed things up here. We can probably try to exploit them a little bit, because that's where the lads are. Let's see now who is really tired. And I don't want to sub Kessie, he's playing sensationally. Same with Locatelli. Actually, let's keep it like this. Considering the current injuries, I don't think any subs now would strengthen our team. And we might as well also go overloading. Let's have a team talk. And nah. Let's just go. Let's just go. Like this. One game. And that's... We need to be able to create something. Look at this formation. We should be able to create something, guys. 3 minutes of extra time. We're getting robbed here. Every single game is a crazy amount of extra time. But now, nothing at all. Ticking and ticking and ticking, and nothing. Borini, well, very optimistic Borini. That was nowhere close. And this is a hugely disappointing derby. Hugely disappointing one, because, yeah, that's the full-time whistle. And I felt we were so close. We were so close. Twice we hit the woodwork. Twice. And they got an extremely lucky goal when Bonucci screwed up completely and basically gave away the goal. This is not fair, but football isn't fair. Football is about scoring goals, and they scored more goals than us. But we're going to go aggressive here and really tell them, I'm not happy with the result. It was a derby and it's not good enough. But with one exception, and that's you, Kessie. You are the only one that actually played well. But yeah, I'm very disappointed with this derby. Very disappointed with how things turn out here. I really feel like those 2 times in the woodwork, that goal we gave away. I mean, we can't afford mistakes like that at this level. We really can't. That's devastating. And I mean, the fans losing a derby, that's heartbreaking for the fans. They're going to be very, very, very displeased. But yeah, that brings us this situation. And this is kind of what we were talking about a few episodes ago, when I said that we had been playing extremely well, taking a lot of points, but that needed to be taken with the consideration that we've been playing a lot of middle or lower tier teams, which means quite a few easier points. Now we have that period with Inter, with Juve, with Udinese. Like, yeah, we are up against top teams. And of course, we played Bologna last time. So there's definitely a risk here for more losses, especially since next game is versus Juve. And of course, that game will be the next episode. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and make sure to tune in for next episode when we're up against Juve. See you then.